Before you pay someone to troubleshoot your solar panel system, watch this. We get solar maintenance calls all of the time. Look, this is David with Solar Edge Pros. How may I help you? Some of them are legit, where the homeowner system truly needs to be serviced, but psst, come here. A good amount of them can actually be resolved with just a little technical knowledge. Keep watching and learn the basics of solar panel troubleshooting. We'll even walk you through a simple fix that solves a common issue homeowners have that'll save you a lot of time and a lot of money. Number 1, clipping. Clipping refers to the phenomenon of your solar panel producing more electricity at a time than your inverter can convert to AC power. If your system was designed properly, this will occasionally happen, but it shouldn't occur regularly. If you find your system is clipping on a daily basis, then it's possible whoever designed your layout used an inadequate inverter to do so. A question that often comes up is, wouldn't I want an inverter that can convert all of the power from my solar panels? To put it simply, it's a lot more expensive for you, the homeowner, and if the clipping only happens once a week tops, then consider it a win. After 1 to 3 years, the panel production will go down a little and clipping won't be a problem. You may have lost tens or $100 due to clipping, but you saved thousands by not getting the upgrade. Inverters can be pricey, but where it really saves money is by not needing the electrical upgrade needed for a more powerful inverter. Number 2, no comm service. If you have a Solar Edge system installed 3 or more years ago, then you will know exactly what we're talking about. Around the time of this video being recorded, Solar Edge has informed its users that they are discontinuing their 2G communication service. What this means, if your system was installed a few years ago or later, there's a possibility that your monitoring portal can't show your system's production. Your system is likely still producing power, you just can't monitor the production unless you have your system connected to your Wi-Fi via an Ethernet cable, in which case you can continue monitoring your system. Solar Edge Pros can install the necessary material to make your monitoring system reliable again if needed. Don't have access to your monitoring portal? No problem. Here at Solar Edge Pros, we can help you access the monitoring portal at no charge to you. That's right, we do it for free for property owners in the state of Texas. While we're on the subject of inverters, here's an often misunderstood concept with solar systems. It's very rare that the solar panels experience issues with production. Instead, the issue typically has to do with the software in this guy, the inverter. Oftentimes, the manufacturer can resolve these problems remotely and almost instantly. And while we're on the subject of inverter software issues, here's a super helpful tip that could help you get your system reporting correct status if you've noticed any problems. John, take it away.
Hey guys, John here, and as David mentioned, I'm going to show you all how to reconnect yourself via Wi-Fi to the gateway. So you're going to go to your combiner box, you're going to open it up. Here's everything you need to see. On the top, these little indicators to the far left, it does show the cloud function to the far left, and then the green light right next to that one is the cell phone connection or the Wi-Fi connection. So we're going to go ahead and press the button right next to it. Hold for about 5 seconds. And while this is going into a function called AP mode to connect to Wi-Fi, I'm going to show you what your screen and your Enlighten app is going to show in real time. So as you can see on the app right now, AP mode is now enabled. And from there, we're going to go ahead and pop up the menu in the Enlighten app. We're going to go to your site settings and we're going to see the Wi-Fi connection status. And from there, just make sure you have your Wi-Fi password handy. You're going to type that in. You're going to give it a few seconds and boom, it's going to start reporting to the Wi-Fi and you will now be getting production reports every 10 minutes.
Number 3, shading. Before calling the solar repair guys, it could be worth asking yourself, did my tree get bigger? Shading is not a frequent call for service, but it does happen. A homeowner will notice on their monitoring portal that a few panels aren't producing as much power as they once did. They call us to see if something is wrong with their inverters. We make the drive out there and then boom, we see a massive tree blocking their panels. Yep, that's your problem. Another issue related to shading could be debris. While there's a lot of dust and pollen in the air, it can cover your panels and reduce your production. The reduction won't be massive by any means, but it is enough for some of the more scrupulous customers to ask about solutions. A good pressure wash is enough to clean them. Number 4, heat. For the techie homeowners that want live updates on their system's production on a daily basis, take note. Photovoltaic systems need sunlight to produce electricity, but they don't need a lot of heat. Panels perform best around 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Any higher and the production starts to decrease. Not by a lot, but enough to make the analytical type stop and go, I don't get it. It's a sunny day. Why is my system's production less than it was 2 months ago when it was also a sunny day?
How many costumes do you own?
A lot. Good chance it was a hotter day and the system's ability to drive the electrons through the panel's bus bars was not as stable. The heat causes the electrons to move around more. The best way to determine your system's heat tolerance is by looking at the manufacturer's data sheet. There you will see a term called temperature coefficient. You can learn more about that in one of our other YouTube videos or on our website, solaredgepros.com. Number 5, reinstall. In order for a roofing company to replace your existing roof with a new one, they need a solar installation company to remove the panels and then reinstall them. This is something we call a reinstall in the solar biz. Typically, the service is covered by the homeowner's insurance, so the homeowner doesn't have to pay anything extra out of pocket. It's a pretty simple, straightforward process. Number 6, consumption neglect. This is the most common service call we receive. A homeowner will say their system isn't working, and they know this because their energy bill has been significantly higher over the past few months. If they're one of our customers, we take a look at their monitoring portal. There we can see their solar production as well as how much energy they've been using. The consumption amount will include the solar energy used and, if there's any, electricity used from the utility company. We then compare the recent consumption with the consumption amount before going solar. The amount of electricity often doubles, sometimes even triples. It's an odd phenomenon we call consumption neglect. Basically, when some people go solar, they'll unintentionally use more electricity. This is, of course, with quite a shock, pun not intended. Once people are aware of their increased energy usage, they usually come to understand what's causing the extra energy use. The 3 most common ones we hear are the new gadget that requires a lot of electricity, such as an electric vehicle. Someone moved into the house. And 3, the gas and electricity are shown on the same bill and the homeowner has been using more gas lately, which then causes the utility bill to increase. Knowing the problem is half the solution. Hopefully this helps. Now that we've gone over the 6 most common calls we get here at Solar Edge Pros, you can see that system issues actually have pretty simple fixes. Hopefully with more content like this, more homeowners will see going solar as a simple and fun process worthy of celebrating. Yay. Because they know their installer will be able to help them get the greatest ROI on their system. Here at Solar Edge Pros, you can get a free consultation to see whether or not going solar is right for you. Go ahead and give us a call at 210-401-9030 or visit us online at solaredgepros.com and book your appointment there. Thanks.